What is going on, guys? It's Jamie. Welcome to the channel Thrift on Fire. Today this video is for new eBay sellers. So if you just are brand new to eBay and you just sold your very first item and you're thinking, what do I do now? I have to ship this. This video is for you. Now I'm in Canada, so if you're in Canada, this will be extra helpful because really Canada Post is really the only good option in Canada. There are partners you can use to get discounts. We can talk about that too. But this will be relevant for any US sellers as well, but you'd be using probably United States Postal Service, or you can get discounts through things like Pirate Ship, I believe, in the US. But let's get started. Okay, I have my eBay app open. So custom SKU Waterloo 5. That's so I know where it was. If you don't know how to do custom SKU, when you're doing the listing under, I think, item description, at the very, very bottom it says custom SKU. Anything you put in there I use it for location, and that makes it very easy to find stuff when you sell it. So Waterloo is just this chest. I generally have these bins that are all labeled, but Waterloo is this chest right here. So Waterloo 5. We're looking for this Yahtzee. It's right on top. Perfect. So now I have all different types of box sizes available here. They're kind of scattered. Some of these smaller ones. I just been collecting boxes. I have stuff all over the place that I use for shipping. But we're going to actually be using just one of these poly mailers today. So these particular poly mailers are not padded. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is grab some bubble wrap here. Now I just buy this. It does have a, there we go. I just buy this at Staples. It's not super expensive. You can buy it all over. You know, in Canada, we don't have a lot of options. I'd say Staples or Amazon is your best bet. But I'm going to wrap this a little bit. And it's nothing too fancy, nothing special. I'm just going to fold it over, give it some padding. Piece of tape. Okay, now the ends I'm going to do the same. I'm just going to fold them over. It doesn't have to be fancy, it just has to be effective. Okay, so now we have this. We're just going to slide it in the poly mailer, or poly bag, whatever you want to call it. These ones are self-adhesive. I'm just going to fold it over as tight as I can. Okay, so it's got a little bit of cushion in there. Pretty happy with that. Now what I'm personally going to do, no, I don't need to. I was gonna tape it down like this. We can still do that just to save some dimensions. So I'm just gonna put tape on the one end and let it come to the side. And then I'll do the same on the other side. Just bringing the packaging closer. Making the dimensions a little bit smaller. So it doesn't look too bad. And then what I will wind up doing, now these are free from Canada Post as well. So I'm just going to be using a regular printer here. And we're going to use this, and you won't even see that tape really. So that'll cover that up nice, and we'll put our label in here once we get that far. The next thing we need to do is measure and then weigh the item. Okay, so we're going to take our package and weigh it. 140 grams, and now we're going to take our tape measure, and we have 9 by 7 by 1 inch. Now I've already went ahead and done this. I have a little piece of red tape that I use because I'm writing on black. This will be covered up, like I said, but 9 by 7 by 1, 140 grams, and I wrote wide game. Now the reason why I did that is because if you're shipping a whole bunch of things at once, it gets confusing, so you need to have something on the package so that you know what it is. Okay, next we're going to need a pair of scissors. I'm going to use this insert, but you could just tape it down, tape the label down. I'm going to use a thank you card. So let's take everything here to our computer. Okay, so I'll run through all the options, especially in Canada here. So you could just write out the buyer's address right on the package or right on pretty much anything, a piece of paper, tape it to the front, take it to the post office and let them ship it for you. And it'll probably, this package anywhere in Canada probably cost about 15 bucks maybe. If you're going to the post office, the thing you should be getting is one of these. I'll just cover up the actual store number, but it's just a small, what do they call? Solutions for small businesses. So they give you a discount instantly on shipping, and then the more you ship, the bigger the discount you get. So these are definitely worth having, especially in Canada. I'll put a link in the description of the video. I think you can sign up for them online. But the other two options, let me see, are there two or three? There's three options technically. So you can buy a label through eBay, which I've never done yet because they don't let you use the discount from this card. So for me, it's not worth it, but you definitely can buy it right through eBay, even in Canada now. Shippo, which I'm going to show you first, and the second option is Canada Post, or technically the third option is Canada Post online. So like I said, you can write it out by hand, option one. Option two, Shippo, a great plugin with eBay, or you can do it directly through Canada Post. It's a website, but you're gonna have to copy and paste some information over, so a little more tricky. But let me get Shippo up here and I can show you what I mean. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and open up Shippo Canada. So get Shippo, go shippo.com. Okay, so we're gonna log in. So you do have to create an account. It's pretty basic. It's just your email, password, and then I believe somewhere in the settings here, stores. So in stores right here, you connect a store. So when you do this, you click connect a store. It brings you up a bunch of options. Obviously, I've selected eBay, so I've connected my eBay store directly to my Shippo account. So when I go to Shippo, if I go to shipments, now it shows me all the shipments that I've made. Now if I go to orders, now this is all my new orders or pending orders. I'm gonna do my best to cover up the names here for you guys for their privacy. But as you can see here, Yahtzee, view order detail. So I'm gonna click on this and now I'm gonna have to enter in the information. So the information is this. So we're gonna do 9 by 7 by 1, and we're not using centimeters, we were using inches. And then for the weight of the package, it is 140, not kilograms. That's a lot. It has a big difference. Make sure you're picking the right thing. Grams. Now everything else has been ported over from eBay, so I don't have to put in the buyer's address or any of that type of stuff. It's showing me that I charged $15 to the customer to ship this. Let's see. Now you hit save, and it's going to give you a whole bunch of rates. So as you can see on this particular guy, it's not going to be great. So I charge $15 for shipping. Now I charge flat shipping. I'm going to lose $5 in shipping on this. So I'm only going to make 10 less fees, but I do that. Sometimes if I'm shipping in Ontario, it might cost me $12. Sometimes if it's going out west, which I believe this is, I'm going to lose about $5. So as you can see, this is expedited for $20 or regular parcel for $20. So they're giving me a deal through this. I should cover that up. Doesn't really matter, I guess. I should cover that up though. This store. So that discount card is giving me the discount. So for the same price, I can ship expedited. Now, if you look down here, it does give you more rate options, but usually the rate you're going to pick is going to be up here. So I'm going to expedite it for 7 days. When you expedite in Canada as well, it also has insurance. So that's another good thing. Okay. So now what I like to do here, so we have the label. I'm going to download the label. And then we are just going to go, you could print or download. So what I like to do, I save my label. So we're just going to call this Y game, because that's what I wrote on here, and save. So I could directly print from here, or now it's on my desktop where I saved it. I can reopen it again. Like I said, I'll try to keep the information down here private. So we're just gonna go to the printer option on your computer and hit print. Okay, so now we have the label, so that's perfect. So I'll explain to you what we're going to do with this in a minute. So before we talk about getting that completely shipped out, let's talk about Canada Post for a second. Okay, so this is the Canada Post website. I'm going to go ahead and sign in because I already have an account. Once you create an account, you should definitely, like I said, look at getting one of these small business cards because you're going to get discounts. Now with this guy, you're just going to create a new shipment. And from this point on, create shipment. It's going to ask you for some information. So this is me. That's all my information. That's fine. Okay. Now you need to fill in the buyer's name, the company, which it doesn't matter, the country you're shipping to, their address, phone number's optional, and then next. It's not going to let me go next, but essentially after that, just like in Shippo, all they're really going to want you to do is put in the dimensions. Now I've did everything in centimeters and grams. I believe you can pick metric or standard. You can do either or, and sometimes I do believe a lot of times I have to convert everything to kilograms or pounds or whatever they ask for, but that's all you do. You go to Canada Post, select create a label, you fill in all the information, but here, like I said, it doesn't port in automatically like it does with Shippo, so you have to manually type everything in or go back to eBay, copy and paste all the information, and then add your own information in. Okay, so now all we're going to do is take our scissors, cut, this portion right here has the tracking number. It tells you what you paid. You could keep this for your own personal use or bills or end of month, whatever you want to do. These are free from Canada Post. They're wonderful. If you're using just a regular printer, you just slide these in like so. And they do have an adhesive back, so you just have to peel the back off, place it down. Great. So now this guy's ready to go. Drop it with the rest of my orders from today. We'll leave those there. It is Sunday, so I'll be dropping those off tomorrow. That's Sunday and Saturday sales. It's been kind of a slow weekend, but that's okay. That happens once in a while. I tend not to have large Saturday sales. I don't know why. Wednesdays, Thursday, Fridays are bigger for me. Couldn't tell you why that it is that way. I see lots of people have huge weekend sales. Me personally not, but you know, I still have I think 4 or 5 items going out, so I'm happy with that. All right, so the two methods I didn't show obviously was handwriting everything out and taking it to the post office. I figured you could probably do that yourself. It's no different than sending a letter. You're just gonna go and pay at the post office. The other option, buying a label through eBay, it is very similar to those two options. I have not personally done it, and like I said, the reason I don't do that is because I do not get the small business card discount through eBay. And I did call and ask them if they were gonna change that, and they actually didn't even know what I was talking about. That was an option. That we do have that in Canada, so maybe at some point they will add that option to eBay, but currently when you buy it through eBay, you're going to be paying the same rate that you buy it at the post office. I don't believe there's much of a discount. So anybody want to do it, you can ship stuff out. I definitely suggest if you're in Canada getting that card because it will save you money. In Canada, shipping is super expensive. Now, like I said, if you're in the States, there's so much different things to talk about because I know you guys have priority pricing and all these companies that can give you discounts. We don't have that in Canada. I don't have that luxury. So anyway, guys, if you like videos like this, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel for more content. Till next time, guys, take care, stay safe. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.